Okay, just go ahead.
Wait, you gotta say what you saw so the people aren't confused.
Look at the look on their face.
They can tell by our faces what the fuck we saw.
You want to tell Jared what he was missing since he couldn't make it?
A kick to the testicles when I see him next. Fuck yeah. Enjoy your Kenny Chesney. You're not gonna have any balls left after this. Thanks a lot.
What about you, Jake?
You'll have to get him out of Tracy's face.
Just
Sorry.
Oh, damn it.
Just don't fucking care anymore.
This movie broke you?
At this point, you having me go to that fucking movie is a personal fucking insult. I am done with this fucking website. You take the rest of it, you shove it firmly up your fucking ass.
Well, now I didn't see the movie, so I didn't know it was going to be bad.
You are the devil!
Wow.
Now, are you guys just pissed off because you couldn't see it in 3D?
Oh, yeah.
That's the only good thing about this movie. I got a $3 rebate because I didn't have to go to see it in 3D.
You came into our theater before yours started.
Yeah, I went into where Brad and Brian and Sarah, fucking assholes, were about to enjoy a very good movie that I wanted to see. Heaven fucking forbid I see a good fucking movie this goddamn summer. One for fucking seven. One for fucking seven.
So it was.
This one takes the fucking cake.
There's
There's not a worse movie you're gonna see in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
I would rather have my testicles shaved by a blind 90-year-old monk with Parkinson's. It'd be a safer bet than going to see this fucking movie.
Was it so worse than you guys thought it would be?
I'll put it this way. I am now a fanboy of Priest.
Oh, god damn it.
Was it? Were you guys the only ones there?
No!
Fuck no, we weren't the only ones there. No. There was
Not fucking.
There's like a guy and his sons. I have my own fucking issues with taking kids out to a midnight screening. Whatever. Fuck it. There was some dude and some lady. They looked older. They sat behind me and Brian. Mm-hmm. What the fuck ever.
So what was? Did it have like origins of the Smurfs?
All
or
right,
anything?
here's the fucking movie.
Yeah.
God.
You broke them, Brad.
The fucking movie.
Yeah.
Involves Clumsy Smurf being a fucking idiot the entire fucking movie, tripping over everything. Whoa, it's so goddamn funny. He leads Hank Azaria, fucking Gargamel, to their little mushroom village, whatever the fuck it's called. He breaks through some invisible barrier, and they wreak havoc, so all the Smurfs run away. And Clumsy Smurf, oh, this is where it gets funny, goes the wrong way. Because, I mean, in his defense, he didn't know because there was a couple of vines over the big red "Do not go this way" sign. So he trips over it, and the other Smurf's like, "You fucking idiot, you ran the other way." "Oh, I'm sorry, you smurfing idiot, you ran the wrong way." Now we gotta go chase this smurfing asshole all the way to Smurfing New, Smurfing York, Smurfing City.
They use the word Smurf like that.
All the time!
You should have drank every time they said Smurf.
All the time!
We'd be dead! We would have alcohol poisoning within the first 5 fucking minutes!
In replace of the word fuck, they say Smurf.
In replace of the word everything! Every Smurfalicious! Smurftastic!
This is Smurfalicious. This is Smurftastic. This is... There was
this
one...
This is smurfing, great smurfing, smurf!
Yeah. There was some other word that it was like a long word.
I smurf you.
Mm-hmm.
I smurf you.
Yeah, there's that. There's some... I can't remember. I'm so mad. There was some word that was like incredulous or something like that, where they're like in Smurfulous.
Yeah.
They use the word Smurf so much, you don't honestly know what the fuck they're talking about.
Marklar.
Exactly, Marklar. So fucking Clumsy goes the wrong goddamn way during this blue moon harvest, whatever the fuck that is.
It's their
And
orgy.
so they're running through this tunnel in the woods, whatever. And there's these big wooden planks on the top. It's like, hey, you're gonna, or like, do not enter, danger. And then the last one says, especially during the blue moon.
Yeah.
You would have thought that you're running and you would look up and be like, derp, I ran the wrong way. I should turn around. No, they keep running. They go through this vortex thingy. They end up in New York's at Central Park. And they're not in Smurf anymore.
We're really Smurf now.
We're up Smurf Creek without a paddle. Yeah, there was that.
Rated PG.
Yeah, how the hell did this get a PG? This quite possibly could have been the filthiest children's movie.
What about Gargamel? How was he?
Actually, in all honesty, Hank Azaria was not terrible as Gargamel, but the shit they had him saying was bad. There was one joke.
He had the one joke.
The one joke.
One joke.
That we laughed at, and it was the lady from
Modern Family.
Modern Family, thank you.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She's in this movie. She's like Neil Patrick Harris's boss, who Neil Patrick Harris's character was named Patrick. Boy, they stretched on that one.
It's because the NPH was taken by another movie.
So, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Fucking
The joke that...
the $10 joke. The $10-$50 joke was like, she was like in this makeup business, and she had like this wrinkle cream. Gets rid of your fucking wrinkles, whatever. And Hank Azaria shows up. It was like, your potion is bad.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And, fuck, you tell it, dude. I don't care.
So he's like, her face is ugly. I'd never want to see it. She's got... And Sofia Vergara's character's like, well, that's my mother. And he goes, oh, I feel sorry for you in 30 years.
What?
Literally, that's the funniest joke.
That's the funniest moment
joke in this movie.
In that movie.
It is. And
Wow.
We don't do it justice. Maybe it's not. Maybe at that point we were just so dumb that was we laughed at the funniest thing we could think of.
Yeah.
But other than that,
it was like me when I laughed at the lawnmower in Romeo and Juliet.
probably.
So much toilet humor in this kid's movie.
Oh, was there poo?
No.
No.
There was really?
There
Toilet.
was piss.
Blue?
No.
Oh.
Well, Hank Azaria's in this, like, fancy restaurant, and, like, Sophia's telling him you could be the rule of the world. Whatever. And, somebody, one of the waiters is walking by with, like, a champagne bucket.
Yeah.
And Hank Azaria takes it, walks around a corner, takes a piss in it, hands it back to him. It was like, dispose of this.
Throw it out a window.
Yeah, throw it out a window.
Yeah.
Blah.
So Smurfette, like, already created, or do they do the creationism of Smurfette?
She's already there. She's already...
It doesn't even have an origin story.
I know.
You need a fucking origin story for this.
They explain it in 2 sentences. They're like, well, I was created.
She was
but
like-
then they helped me become the Smurfette I
In
really
1,000 years, Smurfs are an endangered species.
I was always pissed that when she was evil, she's brunette, but then they turn her good and pretty, and then she's blonde. What the fuck is up with that?
How long was it?
Hour and
Too
a
long?
80 minutes.
About 80 minutes. What kind of trailers did you get?
Fuck! Arthur Christmas.
Yeah, we got that last week.
Fucking blow me. Spy Kids 4D with smell-o-vision. I thought they got rid of that, but apparently they didn't.
Oh, wait, dude. It's gonna be the best movie since Polyester.
Like, I can't even laugh at that.
You can't laugh. Wow, bro, you can't even laugh at a good Johnny Waters joke.
No, I can't. I can't. Like, this literally
It's
broke me.
side
Like,
out is what we're doing.
I'm so angry. I can't form words.
Right now, as you're talking to him, all he hears is Smurf, 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 Smurf.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. That's every other word out of your mouth is Smurf.
And
what's Neil Patrick Harris's role in this?
Neil Patrick Harris is this workaholic. It's this same recycled shit.
Yeah, he's playing Mr. Popper.
Yes. He's a workaholic who's working for crazy Mexican lady, and he has to come up with this concept for some kind of makeup line.
Yeah,
that's his job, and she's hounding him, and he's a workaholic, and who is his wife's?
Oh,
I can't think of her name off the top of my
yeah,
head.
she was from Glee.
Jane Lynch?
Important.
No.
That might actually be interesting.
Which would have made that last kiss really kind of funny.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
That would have been great.
Oh, tell him your story when you went to get your ticket for Smurfs.
Oh, I haven't heard this.
You were there.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just forgot.
I don't know what it is with this theater and the weird shit that just seems to happen to me. But I'm standing in line. There's like 6 people in front of me. They're all going to go see a good movie. And I'm standing there, and this dude just walks up to me.
Yeah.
I'm not the only guy standing in line. He walks up to me. I don't know if he recognized me from the sight or if I'm just that goddamn good looking.
You are dreamy.
Boy, I am. And he looks at me and was like, would you like to take this young lady to go see Smurfs? A, how dare you assume that I'm going to go see Smurfs?
He was right.
But he was right.
Excuse me, sir, you look like you're doing someone a favor.
He's like, I see that
Excuse me, sir,
dejected
it looks
look.
like you get tortured for a fucking website because people find it funny when you're pissed off after you see a fucking movie after working 6 fucking days a goddamn week.
Midnight Heat was my biggest movie on the site. That was a big hit. It was 90 minutes of you being pissed off in the 80s. And on cocaine.
You look like you're about to be a man who's about to be broken.
And so I was like, fuck it, yeah, sure, I'll take her. And she turned around, she was like, you gonna go see Smurfs? I was like, yeah, do you want to go? I don't care. What the fuck ever. And she was like, I already got my tickets for Cowboys and Aliens. So I was like, well, enjoy your good fucking movie.
That's hard.
Exactly. She was like, I don't want to see Cowboys and Aliens. I want to see Smurfs. Yeah, that's fucking marriage material. That sounds like a girl I could really get behind.
But was she of age?
Oh. She looked 15 to 25 to me. So, yeah, so I could have had a date for the movie, but that didn't go through.
Brian was your date.
Yeah. Brian was my date who showed up late. If you weren't going to show up, the amount of shit that I was going to do to you.
I would have let you do whatever, but...
Like, I caught so much fucking shit on fucking line because I didn't see the zookeeper. Because Jake had a real family fucking emergency that he had to deal with. He had to go beat the shit out of somebody because they were threatening a child. That's what Jake had to do that night. So... where the fuck is Jared? He's gonna go see Kenny fucking Chesney? Whenever that motherfucker says, whatever he says, he enjoyed himself. He could go fuck himself. I know he enjoyed himself at that goddamn concert.
It's a zookeeper.
And at the zookeeper, and at Mr. Popper's Penguins, and everything else he's lied to you about.
At least they sell booze at Kenny Chesney. They weren't selling booze at the Smurfs.
Well, what I should have done was got baked out of my mind. Maybe then I would have had a good time. Or done what everybody told me to do. Hey, Jake, drop some acid before you go in there. At first, no, that's a bad idea. Yeah. Now, I should have. I would have had a great time.
The review would have just been giggling and hissing.
Jake, don't eat the camera.
Dude, it looks like a chocolate bar. This movie was so poorly written, they could not come up with their own, puns, I guess. So what they did was they stole the concept
every...
seriously like 12 or 13 different movies.
Yeah.
And they just raped them. I mean, they just raped them.
They didn't even change the line. At one point, the fucking Scottish character grabs the fucking wand, is flying away, and goes, "Freedom!" No, seriously. If nobody had made movies in the last 20 years, this movie couldn't fucking exist because they borrow so heavily from every other fucking movie that's ever existed in the history of man.
Oh, but kids would get that because clearly kids have seen Braveheart.
Yeah, what the fuck? Exactly. What the fuck? They're borrowing from movies that kids should have not seen.
It had a sweet
Braveheart,
Caligula reference.
No, it's ridiculous. That, like, rated R movies, they're like, oh, well, let's try and bring in people. Fuck no. The jokes are fucking stupid. And the kids aren't going to get the references. The parents will, but they're going to go like, this is a movie for defeated parents whose kids have beat them down to the point where they just don't give a fuck anymore. I can understand that now.
He's right.
Are you gonna have a
Like
special
this
operation tomorrow?
movie, this wasn't a family movie. It wasn't. It was a fucking all movie.
Sounds like it was as bad as a family movie, a modern day family movie.
A family movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is just me.
Yeah.
Is something like The Incredibles.
Yeah.
I'll go with The Incredibles.
It had Kung Fu Panda, anything like
Kung
that.
Fu Panda, anything.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, anything like that, where it has enough cutesy shit for the kids, where they can kind of get behind, but the humor, like the really funny shit, adults get those jokes. That way, the kids are happy with the cutesiness, and the adults can actually enjoy a movie because there's jokes in there that they would understand. And yeah, there's going to be poop humor in it, but those are kids' movies.
Kids like poo.
They enjoy poo. And that's been around since the dawn of time. This movie was nothing. This wasn't a movie. This was like a 300-pound hairy trucker grabbed my childhood and just anally raped the hell out of it. This is what has been happening since my fucking generation finally got old enough to make movies. What are we going to do? We're going to do Transformers. First one was a movie. The second one was an atrocity. The third one, go fuck yourself, Michael Bay. If I ever see you, I will punch you in the fucking face. I swear to God. Then we got this piece of shit. The fucking Smurfs. There was
Cars too.
there's just, and this trend is going to continue. Our generation are finally in a position to make movies for nostalgia reasons. Like, I remember this was part of my childhood. This is great. Let's remake it. Well, they don't understand how Hollywood fucking works. Right? So you end up with this on a fucking screen. This is what you fucking end up with. Hollywood, Katy Perry, Alan Cummings, all of them owe me an apology. They owe me $10.
Alan Cummings in this?
He's the Scottish one.
The Scottish one, yes.
What, did he make a bet with someone he could make something worse than Son of the Mask?
Yeah. And he won that bet.
That's good. Alan Cummings got $20.
I forgot. There are no poop jokes, but there are fucking cat ball jokes. And I'm talking a cat licking his balls. That's the sophistication of the humor in this movie. And then Gargamel looks over and goes, "You want the mint after you get finished?" That's your humor. And throughout the entire fucking movie.
The cat is just irritating.
Oh!
And at one point, yes, the cat gets thrown on Hank Azaria's head. And, his ass is positioned, right here. And Hank Azaria goes, I didn't realize. No, it was I didn't realize you were a boy.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's getting teabagged by his cat. How long has he owned this cat? And he's never realized, gee, I have a male cat.
Proper veterinary care.
And they tried to get the cat to speak.
What was it? Is it a CGI cat?
Yes.
It is? Yes. Lovely.
And they got him, but they're... It sounds literally like you're taking a cat and doing this. Like you're accordioning this cat. And then that's about the noises that it makes.
It's kind of what Azrael was, though. It was it would half speak.
Oh, but...
I would have preferred him
To be like 3 little kittens.
Exactly, like 3 little kittens. That would have been terrific. But no, I get this. He made the sound like you guys own cats.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've pulled their tails and tortured the shit out of them.
Never.
And, I mean, who doesn't? Everyone who owns cats should do that. But you know that sound like when cats are fighting or if, like, something gets smacked on their tail? Like,
Yeah.
That sound?
Yeah.
That is how he talked. So anytime he communicated, it was...
Yeah.
No, please stop. Please. Like, I don't know what...
I remember the cartoon, and I don't remember it being that fucking annoying and repetitive and grating on my soul.
Well, that's because they got to do the thing nowadays with all movies like this where somehow they get transported to, like, the real world.
To the real world, I get that.
Like, they make a David the Gnome movie, it's gonna do the same fucking thing.
What will they do to snorks? They have to be underwater.
They'll fucking come to the present time in modern day New York. It'll star Seth Green and...
It's actually going to be a little microcosm of a giant aquarium.
Or
A little M. Night Shyamalan twist. Yeah, you like that one, didn't you?
Fuck you. The only redeeming quality of this movie was that there's a trailer for the new Muppet movie. That's
yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to that with my heart and soul because that looks like the old school Muppet movies that were funny as hell.
Oh yeah,
that were just great movies. It has that vibe, like they're going back to the roots.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I mean, August really isn't looking up for me.
Oh, come on, you got Glee 3D to go for, too.
I'll start going to see the shitty movies with you.
Aww.
I'll start going to see the...
Oh, after you've had June and fucking July of fantastic
August is the dumping ground, though, man. So we'll have, like, Glee 3D.
Gets to see shitty movies, then.
Yeah. Well, compared to Alvin and the Chipmunks, this one, how did it stack against that?
Alvin
You're
and the
assuming they've seen Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I have.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Alvin and the Chipmunks is the Citizen Kane. Compared to that movie. Like, I'm literally, I walked out of the theater, and I lit up a cigarette.
Yeah.
And all I could do was just pace. And I paced back and forth, and paced back and forth. And I had the feeling like, literally, if anyone looked at me wrong, I'm going to go to jail. Because I'm going to punch him in the fucking head.
That's why really the only thing I said to you and coming out of the theater was like, out of respect, I probably shouldn't talk to you about the movie we saw.
Yeah, and then... Not cool, Brian. Me and him are like brothers now. We're brothers from another
We share a
mother.
bond now.
We are brothers from another mother. Asshole Brian comes out and goes, our movie was awesome.
Oh, not even I did that.
It took everything I had not to beat the shit out of him. It's like, you know, the movies I wanted to see this summer was X-Men. I got to see that. I liked it. Yay, Happy Jake. Yay. No wonder why nobody watched those fucking reviews. So I got X-Men. Yay, Happy Jake. I wanted to see Super 8. It was my birthday. I fell asleep. Captain America was broke as a motherfucker. And guess what? Tired, because I work all the time.
It's only midnight.
And so I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Those were the 3 movies, and Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah.
Those were the movies I really wanted to see this summer. I got one.
Yeah.
I could have seen Cowboys and Aliens, but I had to see Smurfs. And it's like... God!
I think you owe Jake and Brian a date night.
Oh, if Jared was here.
No, I said Jake and Brian. You owe them a date night instead of
I'll
me.
I'll take you out on a date night.
If
Jared was here, I'd take you to Cowboys and Aliens with us.
like for this date night, I better get head.
You will.
Thank
Don't
God.
worry.
Because, Lord Almighty, that was terrible.
He's gonna smurf you all night
I get
long.
good reviews when I'm gumming it. Hey, you smiled.
You don't need teeth to have you do what I want you to do, baby.
We got the Battleship trailer.
Did you?
Dude, I can't. There's it looks it's Battleship. It's this alien ship that shoots pegs into the sides of the battleships, which I'm really looking forward to.
You are fucking joking.
Dude, I am dead.
Look it up on
Dead
YouTube.
serious, and starring Liam Neeson. Dead fucking serious. And the reason why I kind of like the way it's going, because if that was like a straightforward action movie, we would probably leave like, what the fuck? They should have shot pigs into the side of them. See, they're doing something right.
They are. And now I have hope.
Yeah. Dude, seriously, watch the trailer, man.
What the fuck is going on?
It's
Coming soon, Candyland.
May 2012, Battleship.
I'm okay with that.
Right?
I'm very much okay with that.
The least it'll be hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
But, I mean, you're going to be hard-pressed to get me for the rest of the fucking summer. This broke me.
What if I send you to the better looking movies?
I don't think there's
What ones are the better looking movies?
Next week is Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Shoot the fucking monkeys! You are telling me that you give a fucking monkey some super fucking serum and it makes him smart that he's invulnerable to a fucking bullet
But there's
in
a
the
lot of
fucking head?
There's like
There's a lot of bullets!
there's like 20 or something.
Oh my god! How do you stop 20 monkeys? How the hell did they get
My
in
fucking Tech 9 will stop 100 monkeys.
Get them to try to screw in a light bulb.
You know how we endangered them to begin with? We shot them in the head! Shoot the fucking monkeys in the head in the movie.
I don't know what is like Conan is.
Oh, that Paul Rudd one's coming out.
Yeah.
My idiot brother.
Yeah.
He's got the Rudd.
It's
That
essentially a coin flip the rest of the time, is what it is.
Yeah, more or less. So, final thoughts.
I have no
Hey.
final thoughts because all the thoughts have been drained out of my head because I've become retarded from watching this movie.
Do they answer the age-old question, if you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn?
No.
No, but they cry purple tears apparently.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Their tears are purple?
Yes, apparently.
Grouchy
Purple
poured out his
rain.
heart to a fucking green stuffed M&M.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, they're in this toy store, right? And they're running around and everybody's freaking out because they think they're the new hottest toys.
Yeah.
And like there's a fucking frenzy for these things. Like
Yeah.
people are chasing them around because they want to buy them.
Yeah.
And so like Grouchy gets launched. Oh no, there was a poo joke. There was a
yes.
poo joke.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
It lands in blue
He
M&Ms.
lands in like a tub of just straight blue M&Ms.
Yeah.
And like he lands face first and he gets some in his mouth. He's like, ew, Smurf droppings. And he chews some and they're like, they taste delicious. And there's a green.
Well, he says it like you just said it.
He did it. He did it. I'm trying to add something funny to this fucking experience. So he lands and he looks over and there's that female green M&M.
Yeah.
So he starts pouring his heart and soul out to this green M&M.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just weird. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you doing this?
Her little white arms are cradling
Or
him.
like this, and he's cradled in there. Okay, there's that. That's stupid. At the end of the movie, they're rebuilding Smurf Village because when Gargamel comes in, they break the mushrooms. They make him a green M&M doll that one can only assume is now his girlfriend?
Blow up doll.
Yeah.
I told him, I'm like, the next fucking picture is gonna be turquoise fucking Smurfs. Is what it is. They're gonna find some way to fucking magically make it real life, and you're gonna see round little fucking turquoise Smurfs.
My final thoughts on this movie is sadness. A lot of regret that I stayed up this late.
Yeah.
Why I didn't flake out is beyond me. People owe me an apology.
Sorry.
A lot of people owe me an apology.
There's an entire credit list of people.
There's an awful lot of people that owe me a heartfelt apology. I want it written, I want it signed, and I want my $10 back.
Yeah.
It's just... I'm okay sitting through bad movies every now and again. I've known you for damn near a decade. All the crap you show me, I can sit through them. You know, when you're sitting there with friends and like a home environment, you can tease it. Even if you're watching a bad movie, who cares? It's fun.
Yeah, even when we went to go see Priest, I mean,
when we saw Priest, it was fun.
Yeah, we were the only ones
in there, so you were allowed to make it like a homey kind of feeling. No, not so much with this. Like this, this may be pushing it, but I may hate this movie as bad as I hate The Happening.
The Happening's hilarious.
The Happening is what you described about other bad movies.
Okay.
When you watch it, not alone. I feel you saw it alone in the theater.
I saw it alone in the theater.
When you're not watching it like that, it's very funny.
Where'd all the Smurfs go, guys?
Honestly, if you tried to watch this in a home, if you tried to watch this in a home setting, even joking about it, it still doesn't have that redeeming value. It doesn't.
There's a difference.
About the riff tracks of Transformers movies.
There's no way.
Well, there's a difference, between a bad, a campy kind of bad thing like The Happening or Battlefield Earth or something like that, and a bad kids movie.
Ugh.
There's a difference.
Oh, they should have had like a Terrell Smurf.
A Terrell Smurf.
Brain.
They had the Joe Pesci Smurf.
Was he as good as the Joe Pesci Transformer?
Fucking Wheelie. They raped Wheelie.
Well, he's only got one line, and that's about it. So.
All right. Well. He just shut down all the lights.
You guys get to go home. I still gotta do my fucking
shit. Well, some of us will be back next week for Rise. I think next week is
the fucking monkeys.
Or the other one is The Change Up.
What the hell is that?
That's
the fucking
not vice versa one.
The not vice versa. Wish I could switch places with you.
I had a preview for that on my movie, and that just looks horrible. It's a horrible concept. He's all like, I'm gonna fuck your wife. You can't fuck my wife.
I'm gonna wreck her.
And then poo humor, she starts, I can't eat burritos anymore. And she's like fucking on the toilet.
The movie's got poo humor in the trailer.
Jesus
it's telling you what you're
Christ.
getting into. So we'll be back with those movies next week.
Save your souls.
It's too late for that.
There really needs to be somebody who just needs to stand up to these kids' movies and just rip them apart.
That's what you're here for.
Like
that's your mission in life.
This is now going to have to be my new mission.
That's your new mission in life.
I don't know if I have to start a website or a show or something like that, but this enough is enough.
Yeah.
I will lead the revolution.
Do it.
I will have an army of like-minded, angry people.
Yes, you will.
Because this has to stop.
Yeah.
Like I'm offended by this movie because of how bad it is that they didn't even try, that they anally raped my childhood. By a 300-pound hairy trucker.
Named Cecil.
Sure. Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week.
Maybe.